Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening, and we are back. We are back to the Saturday live. All right. And yes, put that in the comment box. Yes, Manjit said from Baroda. Manjit, I think we have been talking, right? Yes. So, hello, sir. Are we joining today by team meetings? No, no, no. So this is about the live, and I'm going to tell you about the team meetings. Okay, Kulshan and Azam, thank you very much for joining, and let's wait for a couple more minutes and see who else is joining. Until the time, put that in the comment box which city and which state that you are joining, and if you have attended the past live sessions. All right. And here, today in this session, I'm going to share what is that going to make you a successful recruiter. And yes, this is not about skills at all. This is not about recruiting skills at all. This is about something else that you know, but you may have overlooked it. All right. So here, if you stay till the end, in the middle, I'm going to share something that can help you analyze whatever you are learning today. All right. Let's say what is coming, Azam. How to generate more clients? Okay, that's a different question, Azam. Chrome extension for sourcing. Okay. Yes, Manjit, I remember. Subham Pandey. Hello, Suman sir. How are you? I'm awesome, Subham. I'm awesome. How do you guys do in the weekend? And yes, good to have you people here. And I hope most of you have finished dinner. And today, what we are going to discuss is, apart from skills, what is that going to make you a successful human? Okay. What we think generally, if I have a good job and if it is a high paid job, my life is settled. But to have that, what is that we need? Right? That is what I'm going to share in my with my personal experience, and you can able to relate that to your life. Okay. Can we meet on Teams Meet? Okay, what is that Teams Meet, Manjit? Is that Zoom meeting that you are referring to? So here the setup has a little bit changed, guys. I have a light from there, I have light from here, but I don't have light from here. That's the reason a little bit shadow here. Okay. So let me know the previous view was good or this one good, so that I'll go with that, or see if I can get a light from this side. Okay. Zoom meeting, Manjit. Yes, we'll get into that. Okay. We'll get into that. So I had to post that. I have to create a video so that we can able to update all the subscribers, so that we can able to get them in. All right. Sleep management, as I mentioned, very much important thing. Sleep management, yes, that is absolutely important. How you manage your sleep. Okay. So as the call goes in, I'm going to let you know if that comes in along with what the topic is today. Okay. Come on, Azam, just hang on, man, hang on. It's not about the work today, and that will all include. Just understand what is the topic today. And as I told, this is not about the work, but it is about you. We are the one who make our work successful. So if you want to be a successful recruiter, you need to understand what is that makes us move forward. Okay. Are you guys excited? Put that in the comment box. Yes, we are ready to discover what are the things apart from skills that can make us successful people. All right. First thing you got to understand. Yes, I am excited, Suman. Yes, Azam. Anita, yes. Azam says yes, I'm excited, Suman. Yes, Azam. Anita says yes. And see how many of you people are focusing here. And during this 1 hour, whatever the time is, I want you to have a complete focus here. Okay. And if you have not your pen and paper handy, please go and grab it. Okay. There might be some tips, some strategies that you can find and implement that for yourself. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So now, to bring the primary topic here, let's go and understand what we want to become. Okay, so everyone wants us to become a top performer, a good recruiter, right? So good recruiter means a person who is good at productivity and making more placements and making more revenue and growing in the career path. So now, recruiting is a profession for the human being, for me, for you, and somebody else. So if we as a human being is not perfect, it is highly possible that that is going to show up in our profession. Got it? So now you wanted to be confident. No, no, no. So we are not talking about recruiting, okay? We're not talking about recruiting here. We are talking about what is that primary impacts on our work. So let's come back. If you want to be a confident recruiter, do you think apart from recruiting skills, there might be other things which are important? Would you agree with me on this? That if you want to be a confident recruiter, at first you have to be something else. Would you agree with me on this, guys? Say yes if you agree with me. Only chat something that is related to if I have any questions. All right, anything apart from this, I'm not going to read it now, so it will be staying there till the end of the call because it is very important. Yes, Anita says yes. Yes, Azam says confidence come from follow-up. Absolutely. So that is what the primary topic we are talking about. Azam just got it. So now, how we are going to be confident? It is not only at work, but overall as a human being, if we are becoming something, and that is going to result in our work. Got it? So first thing is about your self-esteem. Write it down, guys. Keep a note of it. Self-esteem. And what is a self-esteem? There are a few things I'm going to talk about. All right, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-image, self-efficacy. I'm going to talk about your body image, your self-image, how you project. So this is what I'm going to cover today. Okay, and today's topic is going to give you a lot of information that will definitely help you to understand okay where exactly things are going wrong. And today for this session, I really sat down and did my brainstorming. Okay, I got the points ready for you that I'll ensure that I do not miss anything else and you can able to write it down and you can able to implement. All right, so generally I just come prepared with the primary topic, what I have to say, and how I can add value. And today's topic is very much important. That's the reason I had to sit down and prepare notes for me. And I'm going to share that with you people. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited to know how you can increase your self-confidence, self-image, self-efficacy, and your projection to the world? Come on, interact with me, guys. Come on, let's interact. If you are joining new, yes, we are excited. Manjeet says, yes, if you are anyone joining new in the live, put that in the comment box, which state and which city that you're joining, all right? So first thing is about self-confidence. First thing is about self-esteem. Okay, what is a self-esteem? Self-esteem, okay, Bhupender Thakur says, yes, Azam, confidence has to be in our bullets. Oh my God, Azam, hang on. I'm not talking about recruiting, my friend. I'm not talking about recruiting, for God's sake. Azam, you stay a little bit away from recruiting till this session, okay? Anything recruiting comes in, I'm going to tell you. But listen to it, okay? Do not put anything related to recruiting today. All right, you guys are so funny. Anita says, yes, Suman, very curious to know. Very good. All right, Free Code Academy. I'm new. Free Code Academy new. All right, you're gonna get something new today. Gulshan, hey Gulshan, welcome. Yes, all right. So now, all right, self-esteem is how you view yourself. Okay, note it down. If you have pen and paper, note it down. Self-esteem is how you see yourself and how you perceive your values as a person. Got it? Confidence comes from how we can coordinate with the candidate. Hey, Manjit, stay away from recruiting for a moment, people. Go, for God's sake. Crazy. All right. So here, what is the self-esteem is? What I told now? Self-esteem is that you, what is that your views on yourself and how you perceive yourself, your values as a person. Meaning, my self-esteem will be on myself overall. What I believe, what are my values, and what is that altogether that is going to decide how I'm going to act. Okay? For example, I'm sorry. For example, there are two kind of self-esteem. Okay? Self-esteem could be low self-esteem and high self-esteem. Now, as I'm telling you guys, I want you to analyze yourself. Okay, that, oh, is this going to be applicable to me? Is this going to be that I can add somewhere, or I can implement? All right, that is what you should be doing. So now self-esteem is that how you perceive your values as a person. Now, self-esteem has two things, low self-esteem and high self-esteem. What is low self-esteem? Low self-esteem is something pretty negative stuff. Okay, meaning that this low self-esteem gets you to upset, not confident, not to be more of an extrovert, and this is something always keeps you a step behind each time that you want to step forward. Okay, high self-esteem. What is that high self-esteem? High self-esteem is something that people value themselves. They have self-respect and they have a high self-image of themselves, and they expect other people to see them like that. All right. So now, how self-esteem comes? Self-esteem comes from self-image. Self-image is, write it down. Self-image has two things. You have self-body image and self-image. What is self-body image? Self-body image is something that we judge ourselves according to our body parts, then a whole body, whole human being. Meaning, I am thin, I am dark, I am fat, I am skinny, things like that. I am not beautiful, I am short, I am tall. So that is something is called body self-image. And now other self-image, what is that? We have an image of ourselves from other point of view. Okay? Other point of view. Meaning how others see me. Got it? So if you are a person who always focus on, if I could be thin, I could have done better. Because my color is like this, I'm a dark, I won't be counted as beautiful. Because I'm short, I want to stay away from few things. Because I don't have a beautiful hair, so I should not be going there. So this is what called self-body image. Now, if you have that sort of thing, then my friends, you got to come out of it. So how you are going to come out of it? If you are judging yourself in front of your mirror that I do not want, I hope I didn't want to have this kind of body, then you need to remember that whatever you have today, your body, your color, your religion, your gender, you have not chosen that. It is given to you. So now it is your time to respect it. Okay? So now how you're gonna do other things? You have to go to workout, do short workouts And you have to be happy that your body parts are moving and you are alive. And you have to be happy in what you do. And you should not be focusing on decreasing calories or decreasing fat. You got to enjoy yourself as you are. Get rid of all the clothes that makes you feel like that. Third, get rid of friends who do not encourage you the way you are, because that is very much important, guys. We are surrounded with the people who always judge. So this is the time you got to do that. You got to slowly come out of the people who do not really help you grow as you are. Fourth thing, really focus on your food, okay, what you enjoy. And the last thing, you need to understand that whatever we are, success, happiness, joy, do not come from the size, color, or the kind of religion or the body parts of the gender, but it comes from us. The moment you accept yourself as you are going to feel better and your image will go up. The moment your image will go up, your self esteem will be high, right? Another thing about the self image, what I spoke about, how you perceive others are seeing you. What do I mean by that? Meaning, most of the time, what happens, this is the image, self image, what we have. Okay, what is that generally we have? If I do like this, I always fail. I may not get appreciated. People do not like whatever I do. I know I could not able to talk better. So yes, I could not able to do that. All right. And what else? I do not have the height. That's the reason I cannot join there for the photo shoot. So this is the self-image. Okay. I could not talk better. That's the reason I'll talk to the candidate slowly. Most of the recruiter, what they do, they slouch under the chair and they talk to the candidates like, "Hey, John, this is so and so from so and so company, and this is regarding so and so requirement." Have you seen such candidate recruiters who doesn't speak loud in the office, guys? Have you seen those kind of recruiters? I'm sure you might have, because those are the recruiters who talk louder, who has high self-esteem and who has high self-image. And no worries if those people are talking very slow, as if they really don't want other people to listen what they're saying, because they have a low self-image. And you know what? This self-image is not always right, because whatever they think of themselves that others are thinking of them, that is not always right, because they do not take any steps forward. If they not, and that is what is harming them, because of the low self-image, that what others will feel, they do not do anything, they do not take any risk, they do not focus on doing any new things, they do not come out. So you got to understand that there is nothing that you should be thinking of others what they think, but you have to think yourself that what are the skills that you have. All right, you need to come out. And how you will come out of the self-image stuff? When you increase your self-confidence. Okay, and how you are going to increase your self-confidence? First thing, self-esteem. Self-esteem is that you have a perception of yourself according to your values. Self-confidence is you have a confidence on your skills, on yourself, that how you perform. And there are skills, there are steps and strategies how you can increase your self-confidence. Yes, I drilled down and I made it for you guys. Okay, it's a little bit hot inside the room and the AC is not working, so this is what it is. All right, still I'm enjoying talking with you guys, I'm enjoying talking with you. So guys, note it down. If you think you got to increase your self-confidence, how it comes? It comes from actual experience. You got to do the things that scares you to get your confidence. Okay, how self-confidence comes? What is the first thing, guys? From actual experience. If you are focusing, if you're listening, put that in the comment box. Put that in the comment box. What is that I'm saying, so that other people can pick it up. Okay, Self-confidence can be increased from actual experience, meaning you got to do by yourself. Then the second thing, if you want to increase your self-confidence, it will increase through others' experience, meaning we will see others doing that work. We will see others calling 60, 70 candidates. We see other recruiters are staying late at work and they are closing people. And it gives a boost to ourselves that if that person is doing, I'll do it. Okay. And third thing is social comparison. If 3 years of recruiter can do the work what I am doing, then why can't I do the work? Meaning, social comparison is something that people of our level, if they do it, if we see them doing it, if we act upon it, our self-confidence will go up. All right. What is the fourth thing? Is social persuasion. What is that? If you have a friend and you have a mentor, you have a coach, or you have someone who tells you, guys, you can do that. Let's do it. Prove yourself because you can do it. And once we have that kind of push from the behind, we go to the next level. And once we see ourselves doing it, then our self-confidence will go up. All right. What is the last thing? Is about our emotional experience. Meaning, if we feel pain, if we feel humiliated, if we feel stuck, sometimes that particular experience will persuade, push, or pull from forward to make us a decision that can bring more confidence to ourselves. All right. That is what the primary things where we can increase our self-confidence. First is from actual experience, others' experience, our experience, social proof, or what is that? Our emotional stuff where it pulls in. Okay. So what is that you have learned so far? Self-esteem. If you are in a low self-esteem, you always compare, you do not take any action, you are in your comfort zone, always you feel the victim role. Okay. Then high self-esteem, self-image, self-confidence, then self-efficacy. What is self-efficacy? Self-efficacy is you are good at a particular skill. So you might be seeing the recruiters. They are very good at recruiting. They're very good at placing candidates, but they do not mingle with other people. They do not come out with the parties. They do not want to take other responsibility as a debate or sharing their information, right? They always stay below. But when it comes to work, they're gems. So what it tells you, that tells the people has a self-efficacy, meaning they're good at few skills, okay, but they have a problem with the self-image and self-esteem. So in this case, as long as you have the self-efficacy, you see yourself performing, then you understand that, oh, I believe I have some self-confidence problem, then you need to increase that. Okay. And the finally, that what we have is projection. Projection is how we project ourselves according to the people we think that they can see flaws in me, or people may think something. So if we pursue all the low self-image, low self-confidence, low self-esteem, it is very difficult for us to grow in this career. Because if you want to be a top recruiter, you must be having your self-confidence up. Okay? So now, if you need to focus on your, yes, self-confidence, and I believe Azam mentioned something that, yes, I agree with him, we got to stop talking negative to us. Meaning, first thing is self-talk. Who is responsible for our confidence, people? We are responsible for our confidence. So here you got to focus on what you are talking every day to yourself. So for your knowledge, I want to share something that in a day, okay, let me ask you this. So in a day, how many thoughts that generally passes through our mind and attention? Can someone tell me? Any guesses? No right or wrong. Tell me. How many thoughts that a human being thinks per day? Come on, get active, guys. Get active. How many thoughts we generally think in a day? Let me grab some water. Come on. Okay. If you guys are typing, it's taking time. So per day, we generally think 60 to 70,000 thoughts. So there are numbers that is 50 to 70, so 60 to 80,000 thoughts that we think. So let's focus on 60,000 thoughts. So in that 60,000 thoughts, most of it comes subconsciously, unconsciously. Meaning, there are very few that we consciously think. Do you agree with me on this? Meaning, it's very less that we think consciously, but most of our thinking goes from our subconscious thoughts. So if we have built our self-image, self-esteem from a negative point of view or low point of view, from comparison point of view, that is what the thought always comes in if you are going to take any step. Because your subconscious mind tells, yes, Ayush, not a problem. It's a 60, which is around 50 to 70,000 thoughts. Okay, Ayush? All right. So now, because we have been talking about the self-talk, about ourselves, that I'm not good enough, I can't be able to control candidates, I don't know how to talk, I'm not like him, I'm not like her. So this comparison that has been stored in our brain, in the mind, and that is how it gets projected when a situation comes in. You can directly see, right? If someone is seeing himself or herself, yes, Gulshan. So there is a data that is been told by a neuroscientist, and this is a proven data. You can Google it. Okay. So now, if you understand, if someone is feeding himself or herself that this person is highly energetic, it's highly positive, and is capable of doing anything, there is no negative feeling about their body, their size, or their color, or anything, how would that person act? And another person always compares himself or herself with others, low self-esteem, negative self-image, and that how that person is going to act. So are you able to see that? So that is what I'm talking about, the self-talk. So here, when you understood that 50 to 70,000 thoughts almost that we as a human being, that thoughts passes through our brain. So now you got to consciously understand how many of thoughts are feeding a positivity to your mind. Now, when you understood that our thoughts influence our mind and behavior, and our thoughts influences our emotions, our thoughts influence our feeling, and the thoughts, that is what influence our behavior and action. So if you are feeding negative self-talk, your result will tell that. So if you are not happy with your result, come back and feed positive self-talk. Okay? Find out what are the 5 good things that you have and you love about yourself. That could be you're good at. So yes, Ayush has a question. Please let me know, should we compare ourselves with another one? And it depends, Ayush, what is that you are comparing to? If you have not analyzed yourself, and if you have not compared you with yourself, then you should not compare with others. And this comparison came from the schooling system. This comparison from one to one came from our parents, and it came from our corporate culture. When there are 7.8 billion different people are available in the earth, and there are many billion people who died, they have different retina, they have different DNA, they have different fingerprints, then how we can compare ourselves with somebody to equalize whatever we wanted to achieve? So now you got to understand that as you are different, I'm also different. There are few things that you can do differently. There are few things that I can do differently. There are few things that you are good at. There are few things I am good at. Okay. So stop focusing on other people, focusing inwards. Find out your strengths. Find out your weaknesses. Write it down. Ask your friends. You can ask your friends, your colleagues to help you out, to tell you what are the strengths that in you. And literally, guys, I have asked this to my people, to my friends, that what are the positive things that they see in me. All right. So now, once you ask your people, you will understand what are the strengths that you think the other people think. Now you have to analyze yourself with what are the weaknesses that you have, then you need to work on it. I'm not good at communication. I fear talking. Okay, why I fear talking? Because I feel I don't have a good communication. Okay, why do I think I don't have a good communication? Well, I do not know how to talk in English. All right, now go and take an English communication classes. That's it, problem solved. If you think I'm not good at what? Spending time in a team, I'm like a more of an individual person. Okay, that is not a bad thing. But if it requires you to stay with people in your office, consciously you got to go and stay there. So now you got to identify what is that stopping you. All right. And to increase your self-confidence, you got to take risks. Yes, you got to take risks. Something that is stopping you or that is making you fear, yes, you got to take risk. So that could be giving a debate or like a speech in your office, talking in your meeting, sharing your advice, your thought process with your management. Yes, once you do that, your self-confidence will go up. Okay. And you definitely have to look for the people. What sort of people that you're spending most of your time? And if you look at 5 of your best friends or the people that you're spending time, it will tell you that what sort of emotions, what sort of experience, or what sort of things that is being feeding you. So you got to focus on the people, on the friends that are gonna give you more energy, guys. All right. This is something very important as a community. All right, that is what I wanted to have a best top positive recruiters community who can help other recruiters. Because most of the time we are surrounded with negative people, and most of the people, if you must agree with me on this, because most of the people, when we tell our problems, they always find problem in every solution, and they have the suggestions that how we cannot grow because they fear the fear of themselves that what if this person crosses me. Okay, so those kind of people are around us and you got to identify that. And now once you focus on all this, if you focus on your body self-image, that yes, this body is really not something that is going to pulling you back, but the way you see yourself is pulling you back. Your self-image is about how you people see yourself that you have been thinking. Focus on the positive self-esteem. Do something that is going to scare you, that will increase your self-confidence. And focus on your positive self-esteem and positive self-confidence. And if you have a self-efficacy, meaning you are good at doing something, that will boost your confidence again. All right. So altogether, this will get you to a position that so far has been stuck. If you are just focusing that I want to be a good recruiter, I want to be a top performer in this company, so these are the things plays a major role in our behavior, because we need to do something in order to get something. If our action is totally dependent on our thoughts, and our thoughts are low self-esteem, and that is going to result in our productivity. If you want to see your higher productivity, you must focus on your positive thinking and high self-esteem. All right, guys, was this helpful so far? Any questions on this point? Let me know in the comment box. Was this helpful? Did you find anything new? Put that in the comment box. Yes, how our self-esteem and self-confidence is affecting our results and output. Sampath asking question, sir. A startup US recruiting company asking me to sign a contract of 2 years to work as IT recruiter for fixed salary for 10 years per month plus commission based on a candidate placed. Should I join? Well, hey Kiran says, yes sir, very helpful. Kiran from Telangana. Thank you very much, Kiran, for your acknowledgement. I appreciate it. I really appreciate your acknowledgement, man. Take care. Okay. All right. So why there is a contract? Okay. There are so many opportunities outside Sampath, and if you think that you really want to be a bonded, then you should go for the contract. And it's really scary to sign a contract. Okay. It is more subjective, so you take that own decision. But I have never signed a contract. All right. So we can ask other recruiters here, guys, if a company is asking for 2 years contract with a fixed salary, what would you suggest? All right, let's take a opinion poll, audience opinion poll. All right. Hey, Shravanti, good to have you here. Lake Organic Agri Hub, how to manage ourselves if we don't get submissions entire week. Whoa, that's pretty scary, man. That's pretty scary. The whole week you do not have a submission, then, well, there is nothing to manage. We got to do submissions, simple as that. And why do you think the recruiters are getting paid for? So do you think you call a maestri, right, who built the house? You call a maestri, and if he supposed to be building a wall, and if that person does not build the wall for the 1 week, and he says that he worked, do you think you're gonna pay him? No, right? So it is recruiter's job to ensure that the requirements are covered, the submissions are there, and we are helping the company make revenue, period. So if you ask me how we should manage, then absolutely. First day you are missing submissions, then you definitely have to understand how you can compensate the day. You got to focus on what is really affecting you to make submissions. Is that only you not making submission, or the entire team is not making submission? If other people are making, you are not making, then you need to focus on the each and every step where exactly the problem is. Okay, that is called self-analysis. All right, did I answer your question? All right, this is a very broad answer, but this is what you should start with. Okay. Ayush says, yes, sir, really helpful session. I had joined last week also. Awesome, Ayush. Yes, I remember. Kiran Kumar, did you remember me, sir? I told you that I got team lead in 10 days before and you congratulated. Oh, yeah. I remember, Kiran. Good, man. Good. I was about to write a post in LinkedIn about that, Kiran. All right, please remind me, and I would definitely have to share that. If you're okay with me, I'll just hide a few things and I'll share that with other people, which can increase their confidence. Okay. All right, let's go up and see what people have mentioned. I have joined. Azam mentioned saying negative thing and being critical about yourself, focusing on your negatives and ignoring your achievements, thinking other people are better than you, not accepting compliments. Absolutely. Azam said everything. Yes, you're right. So anything that is stopping you are these things, okay? Negative talk, not understanding what is the possibility, positivity you have, what are the strengths you have, and these are all the things, all right? And let me go and up and read, all right? Confidence has to be in our Boolean strings. Azam says confidence has to be in our Boolean strings. So the more, the better you understand the requirement and the client's need. And once you understand what are the keywords that you can use, that can be found in the candidates by thinking from the candidate's perspective, will increase your confidence in Boolean strings. All right. Let's move up and see what we have. How to open a USA account, Suman? Okay. Well, that is more of a business development conversation, and I really don't have a boom, abracadabra, something is going to work. Okay, that is a process. Manjit, all right. Hello, Suman. I think that portal also works very crucial role in recruitment because currently where I'm working, we have only Monster and Premium LinkedIn, which also share between 3 to 4 recruiter. And I do not able to relate what is it all about, Manjit. Okay. All right, Zoom meeting, Zoom meeting, Zoom meeting. All right, now, so I'm coming down, Kiran Kumar. Now, some late feedbacks from client side. What I have to do? Well, you definitely have to connect with your client and understand what could be the problem if they have late feedback. All right. So this is what the reality of this industry, guys. People will back out. People will have no show. Client will have a late reply. Client will not reply. So do not expect that whatever you do that can change everything. Okay, you have to go with it, and you need to increase your thought process, and slowly you have to make changes. Okay. Gulshan, sir, I try to how to make build confidence, but I can't understand how to work with self. Absolutely, Gulshan, you need to focus on your self image. What you talk about yourself. Are you the one who talk negative about yourself or positive about yourself? If you are talking negative about yourself, you got to stop that. There is no way that you should be talking negative about yourself because you are a unique human being. There is nobody else. Gulshan, there is nobody else exactly like you who is there in the planet Earth at this point of time within the 7.8 billion people, nor a person like you existed in the past, nor a person like you will exist in the future. So now you understand what kind of build a human being that you are. So you might be comparing yourself with some achievements, some success of others, but you have to focus on yourself, that how did you grow yourself so far? Your own powers. So stop comparing, but they have their life, they have their own way. Now you go to focus on yourself, what you are, what is your purpose. All right, then you need to increase on that. Talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues, and talk to your parents if possible. They are helpful, that what are the good things you have. So you got to understand that every human being has a positive and negative side. So don't focus more on the negative, but focus on the positive side. All right. Okay. So now, should I join Sampath T? Okay, I don't know what is that. Let's focus on what is the, and Gulshan says, sir, I tried and worked with self-understand ourselves. All right. Sir, last week I asked you that how to make JD attractive. Okay, Sampath, thank you, sir. I am too doubtful to sign a contract, and your suggestion made me 100% clear to not to go for contract. Very nice. Thank you very much. I'm happy to see that it helped. Yes, there are so many companies. Why the hell you go and do a bonding labor there? Okay. Gulshan, yes, man, you got to do that. All right. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at how beautiful your life is. All right. How beautiful creation you are. So this is the only one life you have to live. So there is no point living this negatively, but focus on positivity. All right. Hey, Sai Madhukar, how are you, man? Good to see you online. Sai is my mentee, if that is what he is. Sai, you're the same Sai that is been mentored by me. Hopefully, you're the one. Okay. Sir, last we asked that how to make JD attractive. Absolutely. What is that? Ayush, You got to understand that, for example, there are 8 to 10 bullet points in the JD, and not for our better best surprise that most of the JDs are from stock JDs. Okay, meaning the sentences, the responsibilities are from the copied from other jobs. Okay, so you got to understand that. Then the more you understand about your client, that is better for you. So assuming, hey Sai, yes, this is the one. Nice to see you here, man. So now, once you have a job description, and you got to understand about the client. So now, don't copy paste the job all together when you are sending an intro email or a job posting. And I bet most of the recruiter do not read job description from top to the bottom multiple times. Forget about multiple times, they do not read at least once. If there is a job description this big, they just overlook, scan, and they go building a string. Okay, that is a bad, what I say, bad way of working. Okay, that is bad process. So now, if you understood your client, then mention the benefits. You as a company, are you really helping the candidate solve their documentation issues? Do you guys pay on time? Or why do you think the candidate should work with you? So you got to relate your client relationship. And once you understood, you have the client, the job that has everything that can help the candidate. Now you got to understand what the candidate is and what could be the problem. Meaning, finding a job, working with a good recruiting company, or getting paid timely, or making money, whatever it is. So now you need to focus on mentioning the benefits on the top. Okay, you as a company, if you have a benefits, healthcare, dental, vision, 401k, PTO, anything that could be, okay, that benefits. If you have a good HR team that can help the company or the vendor to process the documentation, and you have a payment plan, or that could be a direct deposit or bi-weekly or weekly, net 30, whatever, but why people have been working with you, you got to have the understanding. And you as a recruiter, how you follow the process. Though you give, maybe you give a placement or not, but do you give a feedback? So that is what a candidate wants to hear, because they spend a lot of time with us, with the recruiter like us, and we most of the time do not give feedback, or we stop being in touch with them. So explain that in your job description, that yes, you are a reliable recruiter and they should loving working with you, and this is the job that we have. And mention only 2 to 3 bullet points which you think is important. Meaning, mention that what the person is being expected to do at the client place. Do not mention everything, meaning 7 years of project management experience, you need to work in an agile environment, you need to be communicating, you need to be what, collaborating with the stakeholders, the business, the IT team, blah blah blah, so many things will be there. But you got to be focusing on what the client is expecting this person to do, why this position is open. Mention that, and in the below mention that there is more about this position and he would love to connect, because it has its benefits. This person will be working with the top good recruiter, reliable recruiter, and as in the JD, you have already cleared that. What is that client is expecting this person to do, without confusing and pasting these big what paragraph. Okay, then leave your phone number, and you will see how the magic is happening. Got it? So there is a process again. This is a process. Okay, this is what I teach my mentees. Got it? Because unless we beautify the job description, the email, it is very difficult to attract the attention of the candidate. Got it? I hope this short description helped you. Let me know. All right, sir, how to remain valuable IT recruiter year after year? Tanul Rawat has a very good question. How to remain valuable IT recruiter year after year? Tanul, here is my answer for this. Do you want to be a valuable recruiter for your whole life, or you want to have a growth structure in your career? Answer this. Thank you, Kiran. Thank you very much. Kiran says, sir, actually we came for clear doubts regarding our requirements, but way of your explanation awesome is developed our us personality development or motivation. That is what it is, Kiran. Okay, if you want to call yourself a good recruiter, first we have to be a good human being, right? So that is what is missing. Everyone in the company says make placements, you have to do like this, understand the requirements, submit more. Come on, how the hell you are going to submit when the whole machine is not working well? So can you ride your car when the engine is not good? Only do you think that painting on the top and doing a water wash your car will go faster? No, you need to go inside and check the engine and whether it is working or not. That is what it is I'm trying to tell here. Okay? Build yourself and you will be surprised how productive you are going to be. And yes, Tunnel said growth. Exactly, Tunnel. So you have to be a growth oriented recruiter. First thing is that if you are starting your career, focus on your learning, that you are a junior recruiter and you focus on your productivity. Okay? And do not skip any company, stay in a company for a year or two to learn things. Okay? And you are good enough, you will definitely get an opportunity to work with a good organization. But still, for a year, you need to focus on learning things. On the second year and third year, you need to focus on what are the different ways that you can make, how you can increase your placements, and how you can help others to understand and clarify their doubts. Because the next ladder is the lead recruiter. If you want to be a lead recruiter, focus on your communication, email communication, oral communication, people management, and your vision. You have to be visionary. That okay, how far I can go, how we can make this happen. You need to ask questions. That is what you need to learn when you are growing. So once in a position that you are helping other people to make more placement, at the same time you are focusing on your placement, the lead position will open up and you will become a lead. From there, you need to focus on the managerial position. If you have a 5 to 7 years or 8 years and you have a very good track record and you have solved all the problems, meaning you, whenever there is a problem came in, you did not think like other recruiters that, oh my God, I have zero submission. This is a third party requirement. The rate is low. US citizen is not, I'm not getting. It's a tough requirement. Apart from instead of saying that, you started looking for a solution. Okay, what should I do now? How can I overcome this? What should I be asking to the client? How can I get more help? That should be your approach. Once you are good at that, focus on managing the team, how you can help your team to go to the next level. Take new initiatives, meaning if you have a new client, go talk to your management that how you can add more time in cracking those accounts, how you as a human being can add value to the company. And then there is no doubt that you will be a manager. And from manager, you need to be focusing on a bigger part of revenue, profit and loss, talking to a different top lines, top businesses, and so on. So from there, you should be learning skills. You need to invest money on yourself. Remember this, guys. If you have come this far with this knowledge, and if you want to go here, you have to increase your knowledge to go here. With this knowledge, you cannot go here. You got to remember that. And if you think you know everything, then God bless you. Nobody knows everything. Okay? It is not just about understanding a requirement, identifying keywords, building streams, sending emails, calling candidates, submitting. That's it. So do you think companies are going to pay you 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs only for doing this? And for your information, most of the things are getting automated. So now you got to focus on your self-learning no matter what if you want to sustain in this industry. Okay? This could be the hard truth, but you got to hear this. You got to hear this. You might be spending time here now, enjoying making placements and making incentives. If you want to compete, if you want to stay ahead of the game, you got to learn the skills that is required in the future. All right. Did I answer your question? Did you guys find something valuable, guys? Did you find something valuable? Put that in the comment box. Kiran says, yes, sir. If we think it's a problem, we can't do anything. But if we think it's a challenge, we can try to do something to solve that. Absolutely. So you should be asking question. You need to flip the questions. I can't do this. To how can I do this? Because when you say I can't do this, your thinking brain shuts down. When you say, how can I do this? Your creative brain opens up. Okay? Then you will find so many thoughts, so many ideas, and you will definitely do something and you will see the things in a different manner. Got it? Yes, Kiran, you're right. Tanul says, thank you, sir. You're welcome, Tanul. All right. So here, who else who else heard and understood the self-esteem, self-confidence, self-image, self what self-efficacy, everything, who heard everything and now who wants to find out where exactly they stand according to their self-image and self-esteem? Do you want to understand? Do you want to find out where you are, guys? Do you want to understand and see the percentage of your self image? Say yes if you want to. I'm going to share a link and that you can take a test. Okay, that is how it is going to help you. Give you the person you are. Let me know. Let me know in the comment box. Let me drink some water, people. Tanul says yes. Who else? Who else want? Kiran says yes, sir. Yes, yes. I'm gonna share you in a moment. This is only for the people who attend the live session, right? And yes, for them, here is what it is: the link. Copy the link, and here I'm sending in the chat. Did you see this? Okay, Gulshan says yes, sir. Perfect, perfect. This is test yourself. This is the link to take test. Okay, copy this link and keep it with you. And after this session, you can take the test and let me know in the comments that I have posted the live thing in YouTube. Okay, and I'm going to post this in LinkedIn. All right, I'm going to post it in LinkedIn right now, and I'm going to share the link here. So if you can post that, that would be awesome. Okay, wait a moment, wait a moment. Let me write a post immediately. Awesome, awesome, guys. Yes, this is just I put the post, and here is the link for the LinkedIn post. All right, click the post and share there that what is that you have learned. All right, all together we can be helping other recruiters to join and learn from you. Okay, did you enjoy so far? Did you find anything new? I want you to put that in the comment. Yes, this is what is my aha moment. This is what something I found valuable. This is what I'm going to change in my life from today. All right, I want you to show your gratitude here on the post. Okay, thank me in there. That is how give and receive. All right, and I'm reading Sachin's comment. Till the time, go to the post and let me know if you have enjoyed this 1 hour session and you found the answer. All right, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And whoever completed it, come and let me know that yes, you did an action in the post. All right, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to see that. I'm excited. Okay, Sachin is asking, hi Suman, it's nice session, but I have one doubt. The recruiter having less technical knowledge but having good communication get more opportunity as compared to the person having not good communication. Absolutely 100%. If you have more technical experience, you have so much of knowledge, what is the point in having everything when you do not able to communicate? And today in this digital era, the good you are at your communication, the better position you will be at. So communication is just not about talking to your friend. You need to understand about business communication. Communication through email, communication through phone, communication through in meeting. Okay, so communication is going to play a major role in coming years. Focus on that. All right, have you guys checked the link and looked in the LinkedIn? People, have you guys checked the post? This is for you. This was for you. All right, okay, so keep that link and come tomorrow at the same time, and we'll meet once again and with a new different topic. All right, so now till the time, take care and God bless. Don't forget to comment in the LinkedIn. All right, is it okay? Ganesh Manda joined from Khammam. All right, Ganesh. Okay, awesome. Is it okay, people? Tanul, what are the tools to make us productive and compete in the harsh corporate world? You got to understand, Tanul, what is the problem? It is not about the tools. Is it that you want to dig a hole so that you can go with a shovel? Or if you want to stitch your shirt so that you can go with a small needle? So first you need to understand what problem that you are facing, what is that you want to achieve, then focus on what kind of tool, because this is very much subjective answer, and this is what I would say. All right. So guys, see me tomorrow once again, and put your comments in the LinkedIn post and ask other people to subscribe and join this channel. All right. So all together we could able to make this a beautiful community. So once again, this is Suman Pachigulla. I'm on a mission to impact 5 million lives, and I invite you people to join in my mission in impacting people. All right. Take care and God bless.